Daniela.
What are you doing?
I checked the plant
Why?
because we have a pest problem and we can't control it due to the time.
Did you know that precise phytosanitary applications can be made to crops?
How?
With technology and innovation.
Can you give me more information, please?
Sure, let's get started.
My name is Daniela Mejia.
So today we're gonna start to talk about the role of biodiversity. So plant agriculture, the regulated area-wide use of transgenic corn with insect-resistant traits could lead to pest suppression and prevention of resistance, as has been observed after several decades of application in the US. In addition, it has been shown that Bt maize can have reduced levels of fumonisin mycotoxin. Contamination of corn-based products with this fumonisin toxin can adversely affect humans' health. Thus, this biotechnology has the potential to reduce the regional application of insecticides as well as the level of mycotoxin contamination in Guatemalan's main state. However, Guatemala has not regulated incensed the use of transgenic crops, making this technology currently inaccessible in the country. Animal agriculture. According to Guatemalan's National Council for Protected Areas in 2010, there were 27 laboratories associated with the use of biotechnology and or safety in biotechnology in the country. 4 of them were government, 8 were private, and the rest were academic institutions working on a total of 106 projects or programs. These programs were focused basically on the transformation and transference of resistant genes to common plant viruses and on the control of human vectors and diseases. So far, there are no reports of studies being conducted in higher organisms, such as animals. Nonetheless, private companies are processing semen and bovine embryos to change the genetic pool of the local bovine breeds, thus to improve yields in meat and dairy production.
Hello everyone, I am Hermione Desiree Mayorga Ramirez and today I will talk to you about the following topics. B. Prospect for novel agricultural products. In order for Guatemala to achieve the second Sustainable Development Goal, which is to eliminate hunger, ensure food security, and promote sustainable agriculture, it is essential to develop better agricultural policies. These policies should help the country adopt modern biotechnologies that protect the environment, biodiversity, and human health. To guarantee the well-being and nutrition and future generation, Guatemala must strengthen large-scale agriculture. This can be done through integrated pest management, which combines biological control methods and genetic modified crops. However, these strategies will only succeed if there is strong investment in research and collaboration between different institutions. The use of the technology also requires participation from experts in public health, nutrition, environment, and agriculture working together for sustainable progress. C. opportunities and obstacles for new management technologies. There are many opportunities for innovation in the search for better, more efficient use for resources. For example, organic waste can be reused as fertilizer after being processed to produce biogas. Also, collecting rainwater or reusing treated water for irrigation and domestic use can help increase water availability. Natural treatment systems like biospheres, wetlands, and aeration cases can also make agricultural processes more sustainable. However, there are some obstacles. Removing dangerous pollutants can be very expensive and requires advanced technology. Natural systems take time, and wetlands in particular need large areas of land to work effectively. In addition, the microorganisms and plants used in the system must be carefully managed to avoid spreading native species. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Adelaida Janet Mateo Lopez. Today I will talk about the development of aquaculture and marine research in Guatemala. Although fishing is not yet a fully developed economic activity in the country, it contributes only 0.03% to the national GDP. It plays a very important role in the food security and the livelihood of many families, especially in the coast areas. Fishing happening mainly in the Pacific and Atlantic Ocean. There is also an important sector of artisanal fishing in inland waters like rivers and lakes, producing about 15,500 metric tons of aquatic production each year. On the Pacific coast, the main activities are about artisanal and industrial fishing, focused on the catching, swimming, and other marine species. On the Atlantic coast, most fishing is small scale and use small boats to catching, fishing, and swimming. Some of the most common marine products include tuna, skate, mani, groupers, snappers, sanders, crabs, shrimps, lobsters, clams, squid, onlets, and snakes. In 2003, Guatemala exported around 23,000 metric tons on twins products, earning between 15 and 18 million US. However, in the recent year, there has been a big decrement in the marine research catch, not just in Guatemala waters but also in Central America and Mexico waters. This is possibly causing by climate change, which affect the natural movements and pyramids of marine species, overfishing, and damage the ocean floor. Inland waters are also affected. These are pollution, monoculture for farm, which are the palm oil and sugarcane, mining, and other industrial activity. This activity affects the aromation and variety of freshwater species. In fact, the food and beverage industry are responsible for the over 70% of the organic water pollution in Guatemala. When it comes to aquaculture, their main products are swimming and tilapias. To conclude, we can say that Guatemala has great potential in the fishing and the aquaculture. A country faces big change related to the environment, the main lacks of control, and the need for between information and data. Thank you.